Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. I will let you listen to a video. It lasts 2 minutes and 11 seconds, but we will only listen to the beginning because after that it's just a diatribe. There are people who, in the name of rejecting the hadiths and the sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad, attack Allah, God, the Quran. That's their problem. I would just like you to listen to the beginning of the video, but I will give you my interpretation of this verse 34 of Surah 4. There is no God, but Allah, He has no partner. Let's go, people.
Put. Surah 4, An-Nisa, verse 34. Men have authority over women because of the favors that Allah grants to them over these, and also because of the expenses they make from their wealth. Virtuous women are obedient to their husbands and protect what should be protected during the absence of their spouses with the protection of Allah. And as for those whose disobedience you fear, admonish them, separate from them in bed, and strike them. If they come to obey you, then do not seek a way against them, for Allah is indeed most high and great. MashaAllah.
Well, we are going to comment on how she reads the book. Well, anyway, that's how it is. It's the time. We are here, each writing their book. So we will return to verse 34 of the Surah, chapter 4. Okay? There it is. I will read verse 34, then we will go down. There you go. This reading, believe me, I tell you, you can send it if you want, and you will see that these people, who perhaps were well-intentioned at the start, I don't know, in absolute terms I don't care at all, but you will see that this translation, okay, they don't want it. I have experienced it. I went to discuss with them. The reading that I do, they don't want it. It's a reading that is new to them. Okay, a lot, but they don't want it because it's not at all what they want. They want to continue to be able to attack Muslims. In fact, that's the goal. About Muslims and nothing else, and about Allah, of course. So, nothing to gain from it. Don't waste your time responding to those people. I just take advantage of it so that people can benefit from the reading I do. All right. I am here to present the book. I do it as best as I can, by the grace of God. I am doing this reading today. If it evolves tomorrow, it will evolve. It is not in my hands, but I take advantage of this so that you can evolve. But if, among you, some have the opportunity to translate it, to do the reading that I will present to you, and to offer this reading to them or others, it doesn't matter. You should not focus on the person. You will see, they do not want it. They do not want it, all right? They do not want Islam. They want Sunni Islam. That is what they want. I am shown on some lives, and because I understood that those who opened their lives, they wanted to make a bearded man, a Muslim, etc., me, at Etz. After a few minutes, they said, all right, you can leave. We are not interested. That is the truth. It was a small aside. Verse 34 of Surah 4. Verse 34 of Surah 4. Allah, Lord, eternal my God, I seek protection with you against the devil. Banish him. I will read to you directly as it should be understood. Men, Rijal. Men, Rijal means feet. So those who walk on 2 feet, men and women, must always behave rightly towards souls, by the favor that Allah the God has granted to some, in relation to others, and by what they have circulated of their wealth. Thus indeed the pure souls gather as guardians before the mystery, because Allah the God protects. And to that soul, and to that one of whom you fear animosity, admonish them, then, and abandon them in the beds. Man or woman, a woman can abandon her guy, her man in bed, if she is not happy, and vice versa, and provoke a shock in her, the soul. You provoke a shock in her, that is, the soul. So, if she remains available to you, do not desire recourse against her. The soul. Truly, Allah reveals himself as sublime, magnificent. You do not know the secrets of God. God guides whom he wills. He allows whom he wills to heal. Verse 35. And if you fear a disagreement between the two, it is not a disagreement with the woman, between the two, you see. The logic of things should be, if you have a disagreement with the woman, no, it is between the two. Designate an arbitrator from the husband's family and an arbitrator from the wife's family. If both aim to reconcile, Allah, the God, will favor good understanding between them. Truly, Allah reveals himself as knowledgeable, very informed, very informed. He does not come. God will not descend with heavy words. He will not come to deal with your little couple stories. All right, he gave you a reason. He gave you a heart. He gave you, you see. He will not come to interfere in all that. And worship Allah the God and do not associate anything with him. Do not associate anything with him. He is there. He is the subject. Behave excellently with both parents and relatives, and orphans and the needy, and the close neighbor, and the distant neighbor, and the close companion, and the traveler, and with those who are under your authority. You mark captives. Those who are under your authority, there you go. Those who, there you go. Your employees, if you will, your. Truly, Allah does not love those who behave with arrogance and pride, nor the stingy, nor those who urge stinginess upon humans, and who conceal the favor that Allah the God has granted them. We have prepared an empowering correction for the deniers. Well, we are not going to go, okay? There you go. It was just to, because if I don't continue the reading, so that you can stay on this reading. So you see, it has absolutely nothing to do with it. It has absolutely nothing to do with it. When you think it concerns the woman, they translated the word as woman. It's not the same at all. And that is what those who wish harm to the so-called Muslim community want, whatever the reason. And those who attack the Layla of Allah, who attack God, there you go. That's all. Here is the damage of your hadiths. So much for you, and for those who attack you, because it is not your hadiths that insult Allah. God, the Father, the radiant of love, the eternal of hosts. Here are your nonsense hadiths. And you have a share of responsibility, subhanallah, and the ardu. Glory and purity to you, Lord, exalted are you, far above their description. May your kingdom come, may your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Eternal Lord my God, do not stop, eternal Lord my God. These humans have become unbearable. People, may God bless you. May he cut you off from his mercy, his goodness, his love. May he grant you his favors. May he bring his assistance, victorious opening. May he grant us victory over our enemies. May he admit us into the gardens beneath which rivers flow, the gardens of bliss, the gardens of eternity. There is no God but God. He is alone, without partner,